speak specifically about your range and how many roles you've had that are quite different from this, and if you could talk about that.
Well, to prepare for Bring It On, no, but honestly, I've never been called upon to do this kind of work. Not that I couldn't do it, but people tend to think of me for other things. And honestly, it was really just Elegance saying, no, I believe you can do this. And it started with him giving me his mother's Bible and a few of her personal belongings. And I just sat with it. I sat with it, I prayed on it, I meditated on it. And then I had to do her justice. Because there's so much love, obviously. I had to find the love through those dark parts, which caused me to have to examine some of my dark parts, some of the things that I assumed I wouldn't have anything in common with someone who chased their child this way. And it turns out I had some demons to exorcise. So with a lot of therapy, I was able to work out some of those demons on screen, which I've never been called upon to do, which was scary and dark, very, very dark.
Yes, in the middle.
Was there a boot camp for the actors?
The question is, was there a boot camp for the actors?
Yes. There was. We got to Mississippi. Full stop. Yeah, we had boot camp. I remember one morning we got up at like 4 in the morning. God, it was brutal. I had to like remind Elegance, we're acting, right? So we did have a boot camp, but it honestly brought us all so much closer. It was unlike any film experience I've ever had. Shaving our heads, like working with these guns and learning, it was the ditties. It was tough, but we pulled through. I think we pulled through.
I just have to give a shout out to our military advisor, Octavia Jones. She's amazing. Short, quick story. I actually served with Octavia, and I never knew her first name because when we served together in Hawaii, she was a sergeant and I was a private. So to me, she was Sergeant Jones, right? So I have been calling her Octavia for years because I've never actually said her first name to her before. We've known each other for almost 13 years. So when she got on set, she just came from Paris Island as a drill instructor. She just finished her duty. So I said to her, I was like, listen, when you get on this set, I want you to put your foot in these actors' asses. You know what I'm saying? The way you do it when you're in boot camp.
And she did.
Because you told me about it. You don't want no problems, you don't want the smoke. But yeah.
I've been so scared in my entire life.
Octavia didn't play. Like, I think she came and was like, this is real boot camp. Like, I know y'all making a movie, but like, I'm here with a mission and y'all gonna get in line. I think the one story he's mentioning is it was my birthday. We were in Mississippi and they had already started their kind of routine of learning what we were gonna do. I walk in like, hey, how we feeling? And they were not looking at me. They were like this, because she was finna get in that ass if they were not. So we love Octavia. She held us down. She made sure we looked good on and off camera. So we love you. We love you, sis.
I wish we could keep hanging out with you all night, but it is unfortunately time to go. But I really want to give you the stage one last time. You gave such a beautiful introduction. Last words.
Thank you. I just want to say thank you to everybody who came out tonight. Thank you to the Toronto International Film Festival. I have applied to this festival with many short films. This is the first one I've ever had to be accepted. To me, this is one of my dreams to be here, part of this community of filmmakers and artists. can't really put into words how much it means to me just to say thank you. And in terms of this film, like I said, this is for all the people that feel forgotten, to remember that you matter. And I wanted to, take a moment to dedicate this to my mother, my mom. It is hard to do something that you haven't been taught to do. No one ever loved my mother unconditionally. And because of that, she was unable to give that to me. And I just hope and believe that all of us here together can support this film and make sure that all those other mothers out there who have problems that my mother has an example of what it is to have someone love them unconditionally. Thank you so much. It means everything to me.
You can also support the film by voting for it. TIFF.net/vote audience award. Thanks, everyone.
That's it. So this is the theater we're in. We're all the way up here in the nosebleed section, but it was okay. I was surprised. I thought it was going to be like too far away and like I'm watching TV, but it worked. It was okay. I don't know that this is where I'd ever buy a ticket myself, but I appreciated getting it. It was complimentary, a gift from a friend who's visiting in town, who's in film, and so I got to see the film. I reserve my own perspective. I have to think about it a bit more. But Inspection by Elegance Jones, something like that. Anyway, what's the name of the filmmaker again? Do you remember?
Elegance Bratton.
Elegance Bratton, that's his name. Yeah. So, Royal Alexandra Theatre. It's pretty cool. Beautiful theatre here in Toronto. All right, here at TIFF.